Hey folks, KILT-MAN here. KILT-MAN at your extremely clammy, hot and sweaty services. How are you all? Hope you're all doing very, very well. Today in the UK, it's been blisteringly hot. I'm not sure what temperature it was. It nearly matters, to be honest. It's the clamminess, the humidity. And wow, it's been, look at the hair. The once resplendent, flowy locks, they're all like, bleh, seaweed strapped to the sides of me bonts. Yeah, it's and not only that, you know me and like, oh my fabulous, I want to be totally unblemished complexion. Well, I drink a lot of spirits, do I not? And it makes your cheeks go kind of ruddy. I did not expect to have a great big spot in the ruddy patch on this side of me face. Looks like a big nipple now. Don't be zooming in on your 4K. Don't be doing that kind of crap. It's bad enough as it is. And yeah, do you know what I feel like? Do you remember the film The Long Riders by Walter Hill? Fantastic movie. And the big Minnesota shootout. And it's famous for having all the brothers in it. The Bridges brothers, the Stacy Keach brothers, the Carradine brothers, and other brothers. A lot of brothers playing in the gang. And Keith Carradine gets shot through the face, entry wound there, exit wound, and it's like in slow motion, and a genuine wound for the original guy as well, historically. And I feel like that, like there could be like big explosion on my face. I'm 56, I shouldn't have to worry about things like that, and yet I do. Anyway, folks, as you well know, it has been a spectacularly big and elongated kilted birthday in the last few days. Not just mine, of course, it was Mrs. KILT-MAN's birthday as well. And it's now Monday, the 16th of June. The birthday itself was the 12th of June, so it was way back. But lots of you guys sent me things, including Captain Ronnie on the Emerald Isle sent not one but 2 boxes. And it's taken me this long to open them. Now, one of them, he gave me his blessing. He said, you haven't got to open this on camera. Because basically, and he told me what it is. It's crisps and Guinness and some chockies for Mrs. KILT-MAN. And so I opened it. And I've had today, 3 bags of Tato's, smoky bacon Tato's. The best crisps known to man. And you only get the real proper ones from Ireland. And he sends them over. And as I said before many times, smoky bacon is apparently going to be outlawed by the European Human Rights or whatever, European Council of Smoky Bacon Flavours and Crisps and things. They're outlawing it. So it's get them while you can. So he sends me them over, and little supply drops, and wonderful they are too. And cheers for that. And a birthday card, which, oh, it's here. A Jaws inspired birthday card. You probably can't see that right there, but it's Jawsy Jawsness. Have a great day. Stay out the water. Bring enough cake. Happy birthday. We're going to the bigger cake. And it says, to Kilty and Janet, have a great day. And on behalf of the Kilty clan, that includes all of you guys. You've been there for such a long time, and plenty of new people as well. It's growing bit by bit. We're not a great big mover and shaker. You know, we don't influence anybody, or do we? But it's growing, and that's the major thing. And you guys have got to know each other as well, which I think is fabulous. It makes the Kilty clan a genuine family. No Fast and Furious here, but genuine. And on behalf of the Kilty clan, thanks for another year of movies, merch and madness. Keep it kilted, keep it Celtic. Ah, he's ruined me end slogan there already. Captain Ron, cheers my friend. And as you guys, regular viewers, will know, Captain Ron and myself, and so many of you, are Jaws aficionados. So opened the one box and there was nothing Jaws related apart from the card that was in there. But I have every suspicion that within this box here, there'll be Jaws paraphernalia and merch. Can't go wrong with that, can you? Oh, and incidentally, he sent me that as well. 3 barrels. You can't stay down with 3 barrels on him. Not with 3 barrels he can't, you know. And it's going down well. Yeah, I know you can't believe there's still that much left, but I have been drinking the whiskey. Whiskey and brandy, is it a good combination? Well, we're going to find out very shortly. Cheers, y'all. Cheers, Captain Ron. I'm playing Vince DiCola's actual motion picture score for Rocky IV. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why. I should be playing Jaws, and I've got a feeling we'll probably siege on to playing John Williams' score for Jaws, because unless Ben Gardner's head lolls out of this box, there'll be Jawsy Jaws stuff in here. So, without further farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies, farewell and adieu to you ladies of Spain. Oh, we received orders for the sail back to Boston, so never more shall I see you again. Right, let's make the incision. Ooh, oh God, I always forget about that, don't I? You know, you slice through the end pieces, which is always a piece underneath that, and then you go, and it just sinks. I'll never be a surgeon, will I? I'll just make the first incision here, nurse, don't worry. Whoa! Anyway, let's get into this. So I do not know what's in here, but he has clearly hinted that it's Jawsy stuff, and possibly other things too. Who knows? I don't know. It's part of the fun, is it not? I see bubble wrap. Being a smart big fish, he's wrapped himself in bubble wrap. Bubbly wrap. Right. Let's put this down here there, because I can see garments and things. We have a t-shirt. Oh, I've done it the wrong way around. I should have shown you guys first. I think what we have, what do we have here? Captain Quint's anti-shark cage theory. It just, what are we doing on Rocky IV? We're gonna have to go on to Jaws. We've got to, haven't we? We just simply have got to. So guys, you know, I'm sure wherever you are, if you're in the UK or you're around Europe, it's hot and sweaty. And it genuinely is pretty, you love the warm weather, the hot weather, it's great. During the day, but the night time, you want to be able to sleep, don't you? And lately, it's been ruthless. Any body contact, it's like, oh no, but get off me, don't touch me. You're throwing the duvet back or any kind of covering. It's so horrendously sweaty and soggy, and you know, sex is the last thing you want to do. Sex is supposed to make you soggy and sweaty and moist. You don't want to start off like that before you indulge. So what have we got here? Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's like a kiddie class, you know, has drawn this anti-shark cage. You go in the water. Hang on. Cage goes in the water. It's not written the right way around, is it though? You go in the cage. Cage goes in the water. Shark's in the water. Our shark. And that's the farewell and adieu. But there you've got it done in like what Quint would do perhaps on the blackboard. Yes, I said blackboard. Many people say, oh, chalkboard or whiteboard. No, it's a blackboard. It's what they use in the movie. It's a blackboard. That's great. And the little effigy of Hooper. Hooper, hurry up now, tie it on. Quint, wait for me. Oh, that's brilliant. And again, you've got one of these t-shirts. You know, I have a huge collection of t-shirts. I always did have a huge collection of t-shirts, but that's been massively enhanced by a lot of you guys who keep sending me t-shirts. And don't get me wrong, I love them. I love them all. It's brilliant. And the ones that are kind of like, if you know, you know, rather than just the poster of a movie, you know, or like Arnie's face and the word Predator written there, you know, something that's, you know, you got to go, I get that. And you get it in the pub, and yeah, it's brilliant. I love that side of things. There's something else here of a fashionable variety. I think we might be able to work out what that might be, or can we? It's going to be the poster, isn't it? It's the poster, but it's Jaws 50th. Jaws 50th. For, unless you've been living under a rock next to some kind of sea crab spider type thing, the kind of thing that diver in Jaws 2 goes after, and it scurries away, and then he foolishly ventures out into that horrible seabed vine encrusted underwater forest, and he's like, and a great big burnt Jaws 2 bruisette comes out, wow, and he sees his burnt visage. Half the shark's face is burnt. He's like, bites to his mouthpiece, his respirator, and that gets the bends. Went off on a tangent there, didn't I? Jaws 50th. Look at that. For 2025, and in fact, in only a few days' time, is the actual 50th release date, 50th anniversary of the release date of Jaws. Wow. And I've done a lot of videos on Jaws. A lot of videos. As Cilla Black would say, Scouser. A lot of videos. And there'll be many more. Many more. That's brilliant, by the way, brilliant. There's more stuff to get through. You know I've been out already, you know, but it is what it is. Since the film Ballerina came out, which is like what, well over a week ago now, so like 10 days ago, and I managed to watch that and review that, I have been ridiculously busy with going out and staying out. Yeah, I know. Oh, KILT-MAN. Is it such a chore, really? Well, if you've got things planned and you go out and you stay out and all of a sudden you come back home and it's like, too tired, too drunk, too damn drunk to fool around even. You can't do these things. And then you get up the next day, I'm going to do this and I'm going to get these things out of the way. And stuff happens, real life stuff gets in the way. And I hate it when videos back up like this, get a big bottleneck, because there isn't just this box, there's other boxes of stuff to do as well. But we're here right now, and we have a Jiffy bag. That's open. That's open. I haven't opened it. That's open. Is it gonna? Is whatever's in here gonna bite? There's something pointy. There's definitely something pointy on it. Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck, folks. Oh, well, it is. Oh, it's a pen. It's a pen. It's a great white shark. And it is to do with the stage show. The shark is broken. It says quite clearly on the side there, the shark is broken. with Ian Shaw, Robert Shaw's son. Oh, there's something else in here. Oh, might be the pen top. There's definitely something else in here. Oh, a pen top in the form of the tail fins. I didn't work that one out, did I? Because I know that. Oh wow! I didn't realise. Well, sorry, I knew that Captain Ron and his son had gone to see The Shark Is Broken in Dublin. That fabulous stage show about the making of, the behind the scenes, and the interaction of Roy Scheider, Richard Dreyfuss, and Robert Shaw as the characters, Matt Hooper, Quint, and Brody on board the Orca. The whole thing set aboard the Orca. It's sold out everywhere around North America and around the UK. They never put the show on anywhere near me. Liverpool or Manchester didn't get it, so I've not seen it. But look what he sends here. It is a name tag. Oh, the ring light's pinging that out for Brody, because oh my god, look. I was going to put Kentucky Fudge in all the Quint paraphernalia, but you've seen him in the Quint stuff many times. So I thought we'd use a fantastic shirt sent by Halloween Rock. H Rock sent the Brody Amity Police Chief shirt. The badge is round the corner there. I did a video on this. Oh no, I did a video unboxing it, and there we have it. He's got Roy Scheider's sunglasses on there, and we now have a Brody name tag to pin on there. Now, I don't think he wears a name tag in Jaws or Jaws 2. I don't think he does. No, I don't think he does at all. No, but that's still uber cool, and he wears the badge on the wrong side, as we've discussed many times. He wears the badge on the right titty when it should be on the left titty, as most law enforcement and anyone with any kind of authority has their badge of authority upon there, and that's kind of universal. It's because it's like, you know, it's over your heart. You're pledging your service heart, an oath to the public and the people and all that. But as I've discussed, Roy Scheider said to the costume department in the Jaws, the first one, so look, I want you to put it on, I want to wear it on the other side. Is that okay? Run it by Stephen. And because he's an outsider, because he's not from the island, he's not an islander, and he's browbeaten by everybody. He's the everyman in the movie, but he's also his own thing. He's a lone shark on the land. So he does it on the other side, and it's encapsulated in Jaws 2 when he gets sacked, he gets fired. Never been fired before. He gets sacked, and of course Hendricks becomes the new chief of police. Oh, that's what's supposed to happen anyway. And he comes home and he pins the badge there, the sheriff's badge, chief of police badge, on Hendricks, but he pins it on his left side. It's going to look a hell of a lot better on you than it ever did on me. But he pins it on the correct side. And I always thought that was dead strange, so I did a big video on that, didn't I? Yes, I know, I did. But that's great as well. So a little Brody name tag. So if anyone doesn't understand what I'm doing when I go out strutting about wearing that shirt, that's going to be the big giveaway. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh no, cheers mate. Cheers for that. We have a book. We have a book. And the book is Quint. By Robert Lautner. Before there was Jaws, there was Quint. If you can see that, you've got like the print on the cover there is waves, and you've got Quint in orange, and you've got should be yellow, shouldn't it? Really, if you think about it, the battles, and the yellow was the danger signal, danger colour. But you've got one little sort of wave sticking up, and it's an orange shark fin. Now, This come out alongside the Book of Quint, written by, Jake Casey Jades. I forgot his name. And believe it or not, Captain Ron sent me that book and I've read it. And it's brilliant, and it gives Quint's story from the Indianapolis, onwards up to the beginning of Jaws. It's fabulously well written. I think it's his granddaughter comes to visit Hooper, because Hooper's alive, not in the book but from the movie. Hooper's alive and begins to piece together the history of her grandfather, the elusive and legendary Quint. Now this book, I honestly don't know. Let's see what it says. You already know the end of this story. Now find out where it all began. Quint, the taciturn and grizzled sea captain who survived the shark-ridden sinking of the US Indianapolis, only to meet his maker in the maw of a great white at the end of Jaws. So much more than a fisherman, a survivor, a fighter. A man who has left 3 wives in his wake. In this vivid and utterly compelling masterpiece, Robert Lautner reimagines the life of a truly iconic character. Thrilling, brutal, poetic, literary and irresistible. If Hemingway's my own voice there. If Hemingway's The Old Man in the Sea was doused in whiskey for apricot brandy and strained through the gills of a tiger shark, it would not sound dissimilar. One of this year's literary miracles. And that's from the Irish Independent. I don't know what the story of this version is. I genuinely do not know. But now we have both. Isn't it bizarre how Quint, even more so than Jaws itself, in many ways, has become the linchpin for generations. Moviegoers learn to love Jaws, the movie, the music, the merch. But what spearheads all the merch and all the interest? It's Quint every time. T-shirts, the cap, quotes, got so much figures left, right and centre. Quint is the guy that does it. 2 books. There's no books on Brody. There's no books on Hooper. There's no books on the mayor. Wouldn't that be great though? There is a sort of alternate universe sort of sequel to Jaws with Hendrix in comic book form, which again, Captain Ron, the actual, the progenitor, the pure benefactor of Jaws merch for me. He sent me those comics as well, and yeah, Hendrix got around a bit. He met the worms, the graboids from Tremors, believe it or not. That's slightly embossed as well, that's quite nice. No, it's not, there's a crease in the front cover. There's actually a crease in the shape of a shark fin. Is that meant to be there? I wonder. There is a triangular. I don't know if you can see that. It's like picking up. Probably not. There's a triangular indentation. So I don't know what the story of this version is, but isn't it great that Quint gets 2 books? You know, more thing about this, I've covered Quint, I've dressed as Quint, I've done videos in the persona of Quint many times, and I've done loads of videos on Brody and of course the movie itself. Do you know who's been lacking in all that? Hooper. And no one ever talks about Hooper. No one ever really talks about his character and Dreyfus's personification, and we should. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do some videos in celebration of Hooper. I almost said Quint there. In celebration of Hooper, because he's one of the 3 main characters. You take Hooper out of the movie, well, the film goes under. You take, Brody out, there's no story at all. You take Quint out, there's no story. Hooper, Brody and Quint could do the story together, but Hooper is He's just slightly below. But together they make the perfect triumvirate, the perfect trio of cinematic heroes and icons. It's 4th of July. And those beaches will be open. Oh, we have some, now, these cards, they're, I've got a lot of these off Captain Ron in these wonderful sort of like almost like woodwork style brown envelopes and brown card, and the artwork on it has covered things from The Lost Boys to Salem's Lot to American Werewolf to the Universal horror movies, Bela Lugosi and Lon Chaney the Wolfman, Frankenstein's monster. And what we have here is, it's all the characters from Earth and Jaws. So I'll take it out the cellophane, because the ring light's doing its usual bright magic. Look, everyone's there. Oh, they got Brody there struggling to reload. You know, the Martin Garand, you know, Quint with the harpoon. Mayor Vaughan. Well, they're all there. Everyone's there. There's Ben Gardner. Ben Gardner, get this. Oh no, we got it. Yeah. It was Ben Gardner's boat. It was all banged up. You should have seen him. Brilliant. They're cards, but you're never going to send those cards out to anyone. You're going to keep them because they're works of art. Oh, and we have another one. And it's, can you tell who that is? Can you tell what it is yet? Too soon, perhaps. It's Brody. It's Brody. You're gonna need a bigger boat. Why don't we have one more drink and go down and cut that shark open? Martin, can you do that? I can do anything. I'm the chief of police. He didn't need a car, did he? That's some bad hat, Harry. Sign it, Larry. You know, you're gonna do what you do best. You're gonna sign this and you're gonna hire Quint to kill the shark. My kids are on that beach too. And there's videos on there of all we could do. Oh my god, there's so many. It's only an island if you look at it from the water. That makes a lot of sense. If you open the beach on the 4th of July, it's like ringing the dinner bell, for Christ's sake. Oh, I gave that the voice of one of the people in the when Quint does a down the blackboard. But it's actually, it's a quote from Brody. What you tell the kids? Tell them I'm going fishing. Want to get drunk and fool around? Yeah, don't we all? Smile, you son of a bitch. Although in the movie, it's smile, you son of a whoosh. Which actually does sound like bitch. Just slowed down. Son of a boosh. Awesome stuff. So it's Jaws aplenty. As foretold, there's more cards. More cards. It's Hooper. Hooper drives the boat, chief. There he is, and he's crushing the little paper cup. Let's see what he says. All this machine does is swim and eat, make little sharks. And that's all. Well, if we're looking for a shark, we're not going to find him on the land. They caught a shark, not the shark. This was not a boring accident. I don't need this I don't need this working class hero crap, you know. You didn't see how short you wanted it. Tying the knots. You are not going to have a summer unless you deal with this problem. It's a Carcharodon Carcarius. It's a great white. Okay, that's it. I'm out of here. I'm not going to waste my time arguing with a man who's lining up to be a hot lunch. Larry, listen to the man. He knows. Listen. Vandalism of a public service message I want those little bastards caught and hung up by their Busker Browns. Those proportions are correct. Oh boys, he's come back for his noon feeding. Right there. Mary Ellen Moffat. She broke my heart. And I know a bunch of Moffats who are Jaws fans. One of which dressed spectacularly as Quint for a Comic-Con. Oh, there's actually more. This is pure. It's pure Jaws. This is pure Jaws. There's a postcard here. By the way, that's it. This is ZW art. I've had these things before, and I always forget to give them a name drop. But ZW art. Oh, you can clearly see what that's going to be. The light's pinging out, but it's artist's interpretation. Excellent, excellent. Was it a Quint? One of these? What if I mistook it? And here we go. Look, there's more. There's more. Oh God! Well, you can see who it is. It's Roy Scheider. Brody, to you and me. Oh. Oh, damn it. Not too good, is it, Chief? Well, nothing's ever easy, is it? So we have a beautiful depiction of Roy Scheider as Brody. What's it say? Take this stuff back to the office and get started on the signs. Beach is closed. No swimming by order of Amity PD. Let Polly do the printing, because you know Hendrix is going to be shit on it. Oh, here it is. Dreyfus is Hooper. Sorry, excuse me. My brother Paul, who's the eldest of my siblings by a long shot. When I first saw Jaws, my brother Paul, who was actually RAF at the time, didn't half look like this guy. The torso has been severed in mid-thorax. There are no major organs. Oh, fucking hell. Hooper, have you been drinking? The torso has been severed in mid-thorax. There are no major organs remaining. May I have a glass of water, please? This was not a boring accident. Glass of water? No. You can have a barrel of brandy then. Bring your own apricots though. There he is, Quint. What's he going to say to himself? You know the thing about a shark? It's got lifeless eyes, black eyes, like a doll's eyes. And he comes at you, doesn't even living until he bites you. And those black eyes roll over white. Also little envelopes as well. There's a program. Actually, Captain Ron did say he was going to send me a couple of things from the stage show. The shark is broken. There's a program for it. Oh, this is going to make me. So I'll show you. The Gaiety Theatre in Dublin. My mother, big KILT-MAN, an actress, was on stage there many times when I was a lot younger, and even before I was born. But here's the programme. So you've got lots of stuff on the production. I haven't read this yet, obviously. Just want to show you. Bit of river dance there. Well, Kel Surprise. An Irish production, well, not an Irish production, but put on an Irish stage and you get river dance advertised as well. Shark is broken. And obviously you've got like a bit about the movie by the looks of things. And why it's called The Shark is Broken, because the shark is broken. The shark is broken. So stop filming, because the mechanical shark is just sunk all over again. And this is the cast of the show. There's Ian Shaw, Robert Shaw's son, who is magnificent. When I've seen him doing Quint on YouTube and other documentaries and things, and he is outstanding. You'd expect him to be. He's his father's son. So the understudies. Something I should say about this. My mum always said about understudies. I mean, my mum went into the West End as well. She did TV, she did a couple of films, she's done a lot of acting. She's gone now, of course. She always said about understudies, they don't get the press that they need. People want to see the main actor, the main lead. Obviously you do, but for whatever reasons, bad throat, illness, something happens, they can't make a couple of shows, sometimes an entire season, and the understudy steps up. And the critics are always like they applaud it, but they drop down a lot of marks because it's not the person they wanted to see or anyone else wanted to see. And my mum always said, that should never happen, because these people study and learn the lines and perfect the character. They might have a bit of a nuance of their own, which they add. And she said, in my experience, when she's not been the lead, but an understudy stood in for the lead, and maybe female or male lead, they've stood in for them, and she said they've been spectacular, and acting alongside them, they don't even realise, because this particular understudy inhabits the character so well. You know your lines, you act and react to them, and it doesn't make one bit of difference. And she always sung their praises. So these two guys, Owen Oldroyd, understudy for Robert Shaw, so for Ian Shaw, Adam Clifford for Dreyfus and Scheider. He was the understudy for two people. What if both the original actors weren't too well? Well, you have to play them both. Who's his understudy? I don't know. And there's some behind the scenes. This is a great program, to be honest. Behind the scenes, sort of snapshots. In fact, they're snapshots. They look like art interpretations for a second there. All the cast list and the crew, creative biographies of everybody involved, producers, production credits, and more adverts. Macbeth, The Secrets of Primrose Square, and The Wolf and the Owl. Lots of adverts, but that's a theatre programme for The Shark Is Broken. I know many people who've seen it, and they love to tell me about it too. So they've probably got those programmes as well. There's something else here, and what might this be? What would Robert Shaw do? Well, he fucking put on the Quint costume. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do? I dressed Kentucky Fudge up as fucking Brody, and I didn't put the Quint costume. Oh, whatever. What would Robert Shaw do? Well, what would he do? This notebook. Oh! It's a notebook. It's blank. It's blank. Ah! I thought it was going to be something like, what would Robert Shaw? Well, I know what he'd do. He'd take a drink. Maybe another drink. But he'll start with this drink. And then, he'd regale you with tales of daring do. And then soon he'd fix you with those eyes, those Robert Shaw eyes, which have been on Hollywood and back, and know all the secrets. And then he maybe tell you a thing or two. Who knows? Maybe even challenge you to an arm wrestling contest. That's great, actually. I can see me using that book. There's more. There's bubble. Oh, we have stuff in frames. The bubble wrap, by the way, is I use it a lot to fill the masks out, all the multitude of masks that I've got. They're great to fill them out, and when the masks begin to like wither and like they sort of sink in, bubble wrap to the rescue. But a newfound use of the bubble wrap is for the cat. Wednesday the cat is loving bubble wrap, and oh, why didn't I put the Quint costume on? Look at this. What the Mighty Quint. Is that a play on the Mighty Quint, which was oh no. Oh, what was his name? Greek actor. Oh, I forgot. He's in the Guns of Navarone, and he played the Mighty Quint. You'll know me. No, I ain't a living. Escape from the belly of Jaws. Okay, so he gets out. The original Sideburn anti-hero is back. Look at the look at that. Isn't that? If that's a comic book. Oh, the emblem. You've got like Spidey or Batman or whatever. Issue 1, and he's got out the shark. He's got out the shark. I'm a smart big fisherman. I got out the shark. That's fucking. Oh god, he's got Wolverine claws. I didn't see that. He's got Wolverine claws. Snicked, and he sliced out the Carcharodon Carcharodus. 25, 3 tons of him. He's got out, and he's all wrecked. He's covered in shark gore. That's fucking awesome. Oh my god, mate, I've never seen that before. The Mighty Quint. You'll know me. No, I ain't a living. See what I mean? Quint is the guy. The book there, the other book, the Book of Quint. All the t-shirt, the entire plethora of Jaws merch tends to revolve around, yes, Quint. And there's more here. There's more pictures. And more bubble wrap. More importantly, I can't believe the cat hasn't arrived to get. Oh, it's not a picture. Oh, it's a transcript. Hooper, you on the Indianapolis? And Brody, what happened? Should we do it? I've done it before. I've done it in character and in costume as well. Let's see if we can do it right here. I should be able to do it without reading it, but we'll read it. Japanese submarine slammed 2 torpedoes into our side, Chief. He was coming back from the island of Tinian to Lady, just to deliver the bomb, the Hiroshima bomb. 1,100 men went into the water. Vessel went down in 12 minutes. Tell you what. This is the bit of music. Vessel went down in 12 minutes. Didn't see the first shark for about half an hour. Tiger, 13-footer. You know that when you're in the water, Chief. You tell by looking from the tail. Fucked it up. Took my eyes off the words. You tell by looking from the dorsal to the tail. What we didn't know was our bomb mission had been so secret, no distress signal had been sent. They didn't even list overdue for a week. Very first light, Chief. Sharks come cruising. So we formed ourselves into tight groups, it's kind of like the old squares in battle, like you see on the calendar, like the Battle of Waterloo. And the idea was the shark comes the nearest man, and that man, he'd start pounding and hollering and screaming. And sometimes the shark would go away. Sometimes he wouldn't go away. Sometimes that shark, he looks right into you, right into your eyes. You know what I think about a shark? He's got lifeless eyes, black eyes, like a doll's eyes. When he comes at you, doesn't seem to be living until he bites you, and those black eyes roll over white, and then you hear that terrible high-pitched screaming, and the ocean turns red, And in spite of all the pounding and the hollering, they all come in and rip you to pieces. We know by the end of that first dawn, lost 100 men. And I don't know how many sharks, maybe 1,000. I don't know how many men, they averaged 6 an hour. On Thursday morning, Chief, I bumped into a friend of mine, Herbie Robinson from Cleveland, baseball player, bosun's mate. I thought he was asleep. Reached over to wake him up. Bobbed up and down in the water, just like a kind of top. Upended. Well, he'd been bitten in half below the waist. Noon on the 5th day, Mr. Hooper, a Lockheed Ventura saw us. He swung in low and he saw us. A young pilot, a lot younger than Mr. Hooper here. Anyway, he saw us and he come in low. 3 hours later, a big fat PB wide comes down and starts to pick us up. You know, that was the time I was most frightened, waiting for my turn. I'll never put on a life jacket again. So, 1,100 men went in the water. 316 men come out. The Sharks took the rest June 29th, 1945. Anyway, we delivered the bomb. Kind of crucial, isn't it? Funny how powerful that is. Genuinely powerful. And basically, well, it is a true story. Facts or figures are slightly wrong. The fatalities and numbers and blah, blah, blah. But it's brilliantly done. And it's not in the book. Quint doesn't do this in the book. But it's perfect. And it cements him as a character that transcends generations as a character in the movie. So he's gone back to, like, you know, 1945, Hiroshima bomb. He was there. And like Hooper knows it. You went to Indianapolis? And Brody's like, what happened? He's still like, you know, drink to your leg, I'll drink to your leg. Still playing around with his appendix scar. One of the best scenes in the movie. It's hard to pick a best scene in Jaws because almost every single scene is a best scene candidate. It's just perfect. It's a masterpiece. You know, the shark is broken. Doesn't matter, 1 iota. Sorry, I was sitting here unmasking another. Oh, I've just seen something else in the bottom of the box here. But before we get to those, and it's all Jaws. Why didn't I put the Quint stuff on? Because I'm certainly wearing some Quint stuff here. You can see that. Who's that? Well, it ain't Robert Shaw. Look at the face. Look at the face. It's me. It's Captain KILT-MAN. With a Narragansett lager as well. Like, obviously I should be drinking whiskey, but I've got brandy now as well. But look what's behind me. But I don't care quite clearly. That's the River Mersey. Now, folks, I do remember Captain Ron saying to me, "There's an image that you see this and all the other canvases around the Kilt Mansion, which I've covered many, many times. Steve 007 Smith, you know him, you love him, sends me all those. Well, he's begun to do a lot of AI images of yours truly. In every hero I've ever had, he's put my face, he's morphed my face into it somehow or other. With one of those AI apps, I don't trust it. It's Skynet as far as I'm concerned. I'm not getting involved in it. And that was a picture that he did, I don't know, several weeks ago, a couple of months ago maybe. And Captain Ron has took that and he's turned it into fucking. That's brilliant. That's, you know, we don't have many shelves in a Kilt mansion. You wouldn't, you know, you'd probably be surprised by that. The amount of pictures and imagery and things and merch to put on shelves. They live on tabletops and worktops, and we've got a big bar in the front room. We've got lots of surfaces to put things on, but no genuine shelves. So the next major procedure for this house, apart from like repairing it from subsidence, it's the Mersey Makos have been chewing through, you know, eating their way to the Kilt mansion. They know where the kilted champion of the seas lives, and they're coming to get me on dry land. But I've got to put shelves in, and I think where I'm looking right now, you put shelves there, shelves there, shelves there. We have hundreds of halls and corridors and rooms and staircases. There's ample space. I think the problem we've got now is the wee cat, Wednesday, who's on every single surface. And cats, they're clever. They're so athletic and adroit and cunning. They knock nothing over. Bullshit, I say, bullshit. They knock plenty over. And the thing about that is, they're doing it on purpose. Or as he would say, on purpose. Porpoise. Should have known I'd get that wrong. But look at that. That's me. Oh, I've got the fucking gear. I should have put. Why? I've been out, you see, in the blazing sunshine, sporting me spot. That's outstanding. So thanks to obviously Captain Ronnie, but also thanks to the great Steve W7 Smith as well, because it's him that come up with this image in the first place. Oh God, where am I going with that? This has been pure Jaws. So let's try and finish off these barrels, eh? Because they're bobbing up and down, you know. The barrel's up right in the stern. What now? I love the way that Brody's obviously terrified. He's just like, do you ever have a great white do this before? And Quint's like, fuck that, you know, not interested. But Hooper even says, did you ever one of these do before? And like Quint's like, no. Yeah, because this shark is different. It is fate come back for Quint. Quint, shouldn't go down this road again, should I? I've done this many times. Quint is a survivor, guilt victim of the Indianapolis. He spends his life, he thinks he should have died out there. I know, put on a life jacket again. He thinks he should have died, but his mate's out there. So he knows somewhere out on the seas there's a shark waiting for him. So he's going out and confronting sharks. It's Captain Ahab. And you know, the great white shark. No, have you seen the big white whale? I think I've misquoted that there somewhere. But anyway, it's that sort of style. He has fate and destiny in his DNA after the Indianapolis incident. So he goes out and he's forever hunting the shark that's going to take him down. I'll take every shark down until I find the one that's going to take me, because I should be chewed up like my mates. And I've always said this, so, you know. Right, I'm going to show you something right now. And it's something else that Captain Ron did joke about. And I was dead dismissive. He said, be ready for, you know, your birthday box of stuff to come. And Operation Rubber Duck is in full effect. And I went, Rubber Duck? You mean like Convoy? You know, like 10-4, Chris Christopherson, Ali McGraw, Walter Hill movie. I get another Walter Hill movie, believe it or not, after The Long Riders I mentioned earlier. And I love Convoy. I thought, wow, what's that about? No, Rubber Duck meant, can you see tubs? Tubs. What are tubs? They're ducks. They are duck effigies of That's me stepping on bubble wrap there. Not my hemorrhoids popping. They are rubber duck bath versions of characters from movies. And I pretty much, well, one's overturned already. And it is... For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. It's Brody. It's Brody. Is there a duck? Did it give him a duck name? Just wondered. I'm gonna use these in the bath. I gotta take the plastic off. So can we open this? Of course we can. Of course we can open the bloody thing. I want to sort this out later. Don't worry about that. It's Brody. Slow ahead. I can go slow ahead. Come down and chum some of this shit. There he is. How many women do you know with lips like that? And they think they're gorgeous, do they know? Let's put in there. There's 3 more. Okay. Oh, he's eager to get out, this one. Eager to get out. It's Hooper crushing the can. There's Hooper. You know those guys in the fan sale launch? Yeah. Well, they're never going to get out of the harbour alive. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. You know these people, he's going to Hendrix. I know these people. You know, you've seen the license plates from all over the place. Kentucky and, you know, Nantucket. And yeah, I turned back and I saw this shark began to eat my boat. It turned my inboard into an outboard motor, you know. He's quite hard to quote in many ways. You know, well, apart from this is about a boating accident, you know, and it wasn't Jack the Ripper. It was a shark. And these will genuinely float, won't they? There's definitely buoyancy there. That's got to be, and I take it this is the full set, because after this there's one more, which can only be one thing. Oh, it's the squaring off, you know, macho match between crushing cans and stuff. There he is. It's Quint, the duck-billed Quint. It's fucking brilliant. It's absolutely outstanding, isn't it? It's so ridiculous at the same time that they come out with rubber duck versions of our characters. And yet it works so well. His little tail. You know, I'm trying to think of a quote now. There's so many, and I've done them all a million times. What was the most appropriate one here? You know, maybe a big yahoo on the land, but out here, I forgot the quote. I just forget it. It's Quint as a duck. And that's enough for anybody. Well, unless it's Mayor Vaughn or Lorraine Gary as Ellen. It's got to be. It is. It's old Brucey Babes himself. Oh, fucking hell, that's actually quite... How effective is that? Cover that bit up there. Isn't that like, that's actually quite, you know, oh my god, that's a bloody good great white shark, that. Until you see what's inside it, it's a duck. Until you see those duck eyes roll over right. You know? Imagine that coming past you. You know, you're in the cage, you know, you go in the cage, cage's in the water, you go in the water, shark's in the water, you know, and he's there and he takes the cork off the end and it comes up, boom! Lost his spear gun and he had the poison. But this is going past you, you'd be laughing, you know, you got your mouth apparatus on, you got your goggles on, you'd be laughing. You're drowning in your own laughter bubbles because it's got a rubber duck inside there. So you want to get a rocking chair one time. Yeah, but a big rubber duck like that. That's actually pretty damn good. I am in awe, in jaw. Well, folks, that's actually it. Unless there's anything else left. That is, and it's, oh, there's the pen again. Isn't that fucking awesome, that? So this was, this and the programme he got from the stage show, and that is brilliant, isn't it? Look at that. So clever. Ronnie, thank you. Thank you so much. The tubs are a lot better than... I had seen these things and I thought, what the fucking hell are they playing at? They're actually brilliant. It makes me want to go in the bath right now. You know, Killsy, you go in the bath. Shark goes in the bath. I might take the remnants of the 3 barrels. I think I've got 1 barrel left. There's 1 barrel left in there. So. Oh, thank you so much. And the book, the other book of Quint, I don't know the story of his version. What was it, Robert Loughton? I can't see it now. Robert Loughton or something did his version, Quint. It's called it Quint. But another guy, Daco, did the book of Quint, and it's brilliant. But they came out sort of the same sort of time. And like, isn't that bizarre? Obviously, they must have known that the Jaws 50th was approaching, so they got writing several years ago and began to get it published. They both came out, I think, was it last year, 2024? 2023 maybe? Can't remember now. But clearly it was with the Jaws 50th was in their sights. And they're both telling a different version of Quint's backstory. It'll be very interesting to see what the other guys come up with for Quint's backstory. I can imagine a lot of the same sort of thing would be in there, because Quint gives so much away about like, fights and previous wives. So you and Indianapolis, you've got a firm basis for who he is and where he's lived and what he's done, you know, and the rest of it you could pretty much fill in the gaps really. But I know how the first guy did it. I keep forgetting his name. Jago Robert. No, I've got it. I can't remember the guy's name now. And that's brilliant. That book, the Book of Quint's superb. So this one, Quint, could be equally as good. I don't know. But anyway. Well, up to us to find out, isn't it? Isn't it, eh? So the entire thing was Jaws. I'm not sure if Captain Ronnie said it's all Jaws, don't worry about it, it's all Jaws, just focus on Jaws. I'm not sure if he said that, because I think I was thinking there might be other things in there as well, which weren't Jaws related, but everything was Jaws. So I got another great Jaws 50th anniversary video. And thank you to Captain Ron, Emerald Isle. Sharks will be around there before long, you know. They will. Sharks are every coast in the world, every single coast. And you keep hearing about, well, I do anyway, because I follow this sort of stuff. Or the biggest great white's been logged here off San Diego. It's now travelling towards, you know, the Azores, and they expect it to head up towards, you know, New York and that. Like, you hear all this stuff. They've tagged these big sharks. You've got one called, oh, I forgot the names of them now. You've got Deep Blues, the female one, who is the biggest great white shark that they have tagged. And then you've got this other one who's a male, and he's a lot smaller than Deep Blue. What's he called? Is he called Champion? No. That's the Wonder Horse, isn't it? Champion, the Wonder Horse. Chomper, yeah. And he's considerably smaller than Deep Blue. But if you look at the headlines, whenever it pops up on your feeds, it's like, oh, the biggest great white, it's a monster shark. Oh, he's not, is he? He's not. And in the lore of Jaws, Jaws is 20 footer, 25 feet tons of him. He's big enough. And then Jaws 2 is a bigger shark again. Jaws 3 is much, much bigger. Who cares? Jaws, the Revenge, the shark is actually smaller, supposedly. Then you got Deep Blue Sea, but they're not great whites, they're makos. Oh, big fucking difference. These things are genetically modified killing machines, and they're 35 feet long. Deep Blue Sea, fantastic. I've done commentaries for Jaws, Jaws 2, and Deep Blue Sea. I love these movies. I'll be doing a lot more on Jaws. And I said before, I think our boy here deserves a lot more recognition. Not this duck, obviously, but just the glasses. The glasses are misted over as well. Well, that could be my brandy sodden breath, which is doing it. I don't know, probably me. But I think I'm going to do some videos on Hooper. I think that'll work. And there'll be a lot more on Quint and Jaws and the whole caboodle. But you know what? In all my exuberance here, I had a horrible thought. Oh, if I say this out loud, it kind of means I've cemented it and I have to do it. Or does it? Jaws 3. Should I discuss Jaws 3 in an epic piss take, perhaps? Because you couldn't do it any other way, could you, really? It's a shit movie. It's 3D is actually really, really good. It is. I've got it in 3D. I've seen it in 3D. It is tremendous. But just, the Emperor's New Clothes, and you can't polish a turd. It's still a shit movie. But it's got some laugh out loud moments, and moments that really could have gone somewhere and yet don't. And then there's Jaws of Revenge. Oh, do I owe it to the Jaws franchise? Look at the hair, it's gone ridiculous, and it's the frazzle of the heat and the jungle. Do I do a Jaws of Revenge as well? No, I shouldn't. Maybe do a commentary track for these things and just sit and take the piss. You put the film on, I watch the film, we watch it together, and I just rip the piss out of them both. Because there's nothing else you can do with them, either of them. Anyway, Jaws lives forever. When you and everyone you know and all your descendants have passed away, I'll still be here, because KILT-MAN's immortal. You know that anyway. I'll still be here. But will future generations still be talking about Jaws? No matter how the medium changes and AI changes everything, Skynet, will we still talk about the classic movies? Yes, we will, because they are the seedbed, the germ, the foundation of many, many genres. And Jaws is the quintessential monster action, character-driven adventure movie. It never fails, and it's winning over people all the time because it works on a primal level. We are afraid of deep sea, or anything beneath us that we can't see and can come up and go. We're not good in vulnerable situations, because humans, we're just meat and bone, and we are prey to things which are bigger or even smaller. Spiders, snakes, things like that. A word in dispatches. I've been authorised now to shut the fuck up and move along. Move along if you please. People want feeding. A feeding frenzy, perhaps. Right, folks. If you've got a drink, get it now. Raise it to Captain Ron. And this Steve Douglas, oh, fucking hell. Let's try, put my teeth back in. To Captain Ronnie and to Steve 007 Smith for the picture which inspired that print, that brilliant image there of me as Quint. Raise your drink and celebrate Jaws again. It is 50 years old. Some of us are older, most of you are a lot younger, but you still feel like you've grown up with Jaws. And even us who are older in the film feel like we've grown up with Jaws. And it's never going to leave us. So, there you go. 3 barrels. And now it's bath times. Well, it's tea time then. Probably a bath. With my newfound friends. You need a bigger bar of soap. I can't do bath time anecdotes without being in the bath. There's another video for us. Right, folks, please, in the meantime, it's ever Jaws infested, shark frenzied in between time, please keep it Celtic, keep it Celtic. I'm going to see you all. Now remember, in Jaws Revenge, the shark roars. It could be a big throaty, deep blue briny belch, but no, it fucking roars.